The U.S. decision to deploy Abrams tanks to Ukraine marked a significant escalation in military support. These tanks, known for their advanced armor and firepower, were expected to provide a substantial advantage to Ukrainian forces. The intention was clear: to bolster Ukraine's capabilities in holding off Russian advancements, specifically in hot zones like Avdeyevka. However, the deployment was not just a simple transfer of military equipment. It represented a deeper commitment from the U.S. to the Ukrainian cause, symbolizing a robust support system against Russian aggression. This move was also a test of the Abrams' capabilities in modern hybrid warfare, where conventional battles and asymmetric tactics intertwine. The Abrams tanks arrived in a complex battlefield environment. They were thrust into the front lines, tasked with breaking through entrenched Russian positions. The expectations were high, and the global military community watched closely, eager to assess their impact on the ongoing conflict. The Battle of Avdeyevka became a focal point for observing the Abrams tanks in action. This region, characterized by heavy fighting and strategic importance, tested the tanks' operational effectiveness. Initially, the Abrams tanks performed well, demonstrating their prowess in direct engagements and supporting infantry movements. However, the Russian forces quickly adapted to the new threat. They employed a combination of reconnaissance drones and precise artillery strikes, targeting the Abrams tanks' known vulnerabilities. This shift in tactics led to several tanks being hit, showcasing a reactive and adaptive Russian strategy against high-value assets. The losses of several Abrams tanks were not just material but also symbolic. Each tank loss was a blow to the perceived invulnerability of Western military technology. These incidents were heavily covered by international media, influencing public perception and military morale on both sides of the conflict. Russian military tactics showcased a significant reliance on Krasnopol guided artillery and drone technology. The use of Krasnopol, a laser-guided artillery shell, proved particularly effective. These shells were used to target Abrams tanks with high precision, exploiting moments when the tanks were stationary or in predictable patterns. The integration of drones into their artillery systems provided Russian forces with a crucial advantage. Drones offered real-time surveillance and targeting data, enhancing the accuracy of artillery strikes. This combination of high-tech artillery and drone intelligence represented a modern approach to battlefield tactics, blending traditional and new war-fighting technologies. The effectiveness of these tactics was not merely in the destruction of physical assets, but in the psychological impact as well. The ability to neutralize one of the most advanced tanks in the world challenged the narrative of technological superiority, often associated with Western military equipment. Following the tank losses, the U.S. military command had to reassess its strategies. The immediate response involved enhancing surveillance and counter-artillery measures. Efforts were increased to equip the Abrams tanks with better defensive countermeasures against guided artillery, including the deployment of more sophisticated electronic warfare equipment. Training for Ukrainian tank crews was also intensified. Emphasis was placed on maneuver warfare tactics, designed to reduce vulnerability to artillery strikes. This training included using terrain for cover and executing unpredictable movement patterns, aiming to counteract the effectiveness of Russian drone surveillance. These adjustments were crucial not only in preserving the remaining Abrams tanks, but also in maintaining operational morale. Adapting to the new threats demonstrated resilience and a commitment to continuous improvement in combat strategies, essential elements in modern warfare. The destruction of Abrams tanks in Ukraine has broader geopolitical ramifications. It signals a potential shift in the global perception of military power balances. Countries observing the conflict might reassess their military procurement and strategy, considering the demonstrated vulnerabilities of advanced Western technology. Moreover, this development could influence future U.S. military aid to Ukraine and other allies. The effectiveness of such support is now under scrutiny, potentially affecting decisions on future deployments of advanced military systems. This situation also offers Russia a propaganda tool, which it has used to bolster its own military narrative and influence its allies. Looking ahead, the continuation of this conflict and the responses by both U.S. and Russian forces will likely influence military strategies worldwide. Nations are watching how advanced technologies are countered by innovative tactics, which may lead to a re-evaluation of how wars are fought in the 21st century. The Battle of Avdeyevka and the subsequent losses of US Abrams tanks provide crucial insights into modern military strategy and technology. This event underscores the dynamic nature of warfare, where technological advances are continuously matched by tactical evolutions. The repercussions of these losses extend beyond the immediate battlefield, impacting international military strategies and alliances. As the conflict progresses, both US and Russian military strategies will undoubtedly evolve. Observing these changes offers valuable lessons for future conflicts, highlighting the importance of adaptability and innovation in military tactics. Ultimately, the ongoing war in Ukraine is not just a regional conflict, but a significant chapter in global military history, with lessons that will resonate for years to come.